What's up everybody, Alex here, and welcome to this episode of Dota Underlord Standard. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take Tiny, I'm going to take Razor, and I'm going to take Warlock. I'm not doing Legion Commander, absolutely not. What we're going to do here is I'm actually looking to go with my Assassin build that I highlighted in my my build guide this week, and also as part of the build of the week. But what I want to do here is I'm also starting with the best available. Now, I should also take Batrider there simply because at round 1, there's no purpose of holding on to gold like that. Tiny is one of the units that I said you should target for the early game to help you transition into like Alchemist and Broodmother and stuff like that. Also, the benefit of the Primordial Spawns in the early game might be okay, but unfortunately, we needed a heal on Razor there, Warlock. That was not helpful, and we're going down. It's okay. These early rounds, I mean, you could very easily throw these early rounds to guarantee your rerolls, but that's okay. Thankfully, generally speaking, assassins are not generally contested, which gives us an opportunity to kind of sweep them up. It's super good. Every time I do this build, I've never finished less than 3rd place, and quite frankly, it's funny that I find it funny that people aren't picking up on it yet. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to... Ability damage is interesting for someone like Queen of Pain. I would ideally like... Blank Dagger on Queen of Pain, but I'll take the Coccia just for the Queen of Pain here. I'm actually going to put it on Razor. Now, Batrider. So we're going to take Bounty and Clockwork. We're going to rotate. Let me just think here. Okay, so we have a few of our assassins there. Let's get them on. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm too slow. Failed actions per second. That's okay. That was too slow. I had to think. So we're going to sell these guys off here. It's not a big deal. As I said, we can even lose these early rounds here. Actually, you know what? I hope I do lose. Just to get that free reroll. This guy only has two Nyx Assassins on anyway. It's funny. I'm getting older. My APM's just not there. It's just not there. It's funny because even in Teamfight Tactics, something I've been dabbling here and there, you know, there's the concept of hyper rolling, which you basically roll super fast, and oh man, I just do not have the DPS. It's okay. The DPS. APM, I should say. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to wait for this round to end. We're going to give this to the Bounty Hunter, simply because the Bounty Hunter's Shuriken Toss there is a very high single target damage. And that's kind of what we're after here, because we only have a few units on the board at any given time here. So we'll take the Nyx. Actually going to level up here. We'll take Nyx. Yeah, I think this is pretty much what we want at this point in time. Let me see here. So we're not going to re-roll. I took the level up simply because I want to have our 3 assassins out there with our Tiny. This is kind of the key build here. If we can get Broodmother early, that would be ideal. Broodmother is going to activate the Insect Alliance. Now, in the early game, you can most certainly lose streak intentionally. Win streaking is also definitely viable. As you move up on the ladder, a lot of people are damn well aware of the free rerolls and the value in them. And it kind of can give you an opportunity to win streak as well. The one thing you don't want to do is fall somewhere in the middle where you're kind of not doing anything. You're being very passive, but you're also kind of winning around, losing around, winning around, losing around. Ideally, you want to try and have a plan. And here, I think what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and economy up, minimize the amount of damage that we're taking, and win streak, hopefully. All right, so Weaver's an interesting call here. It will activate our Insect Alliance, but what's going to happen at that point is it is going to... you know what, we'll take Weaver here. We'll put Weaver up front. You know what, I'm actually going to keep Tiny. Nope, I'm not keeping Tiny. Just thinking. I'm going to hold on to Tiny. If we're going to lose this round, I'm going to sell off Tiny. Because if we win, we're going to be getting the benefit of the additional gold from the victory. Because Tiny is still a good early game unit. I suspect, as I suspect, we were going to win there. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to hold on to Tiny. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty good start for us. We're minimizing the amount of damage we're taking, and we're also getting the units we want. We don't have any 2 stars yet, but we're also not re-rolling, and we're maintaining our economy, so a good start. All right, so we have a few options here. What I would actually do is not take any of these units here, hold on to Tiny. If we are losing this next fight, I would actually sell Tiny in order to ensure that we get the added interest, because the interest is more valuable than Tiny himself at this point in the game. But let's see how this next fight goes. Who are we against here? So we're going against the Scrappies meta build. Alright, so we should lose this. Most certainly should lose this. I would be surprised if we do not. Our insects might make a difference, but... yeah, that Scrappy bonus is too much. It's too much for us to battle back from, unfortunately. So we're going to get the loss here, which means I am going to sell off Tiny. It's funny, like when you look at the insects, right, they add so much survivability to your team, you know, just the, you know, the 20% chance to miss attacks, like that adds up. That adds up. It's basically like evasion, right? So, let's see what we get here. So Vanguard, Voidstone, and Vitality Booster. So Voidstone's also interesting. I'm going to take Vanguard, though, because when we have Alchemist and Broodmother, Vanguard's going to help them quite a bit. We're going to put Vanguard. We're actually going to put the Vanguard up on the Weaver for now. Oh, Broodmother. That's exactly what we want here. So we have Broodmother. We're going to put Broodmother in. We're going to take Weaver out. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted. Very good. We'll take the free reroll here. So Ember Spirit. We're not. And Queen. We're going to take both here. I'm actually going to put Queen on instead of him. I'm going to switch these two around. There we go. I'm actually going to hold on to the Bounty Hunter. Still valuable, right? We want to get to 6 Assassins relatively early. We have our Insect bonus. Queen is simply a little more valuable than Bounty Hunter. I shouldn't say that necessarily. Let me bring you through my train of thought here. So Ember Spirit is just simply fantastic. I want Ember Spirit on. Queen of Pain's great too. The thing that you can't take off Nyx Assassin because you want the Insect bonus. I could keep on Bounty Hunter for Queen of Pain. If Bounty Hunter was 2 stars, I would most certainly keep him on over Queen of Pain. Simply because his single target damage is so high, and we're still in fights where we're fighting against, 4 units, 5 units. So it definitely is beneficial to have a very high impact single target damaging spell. No, another Weaver there. Alright, so we're at 30 gold here, which is exactly where we want to be. I might actually reroll here. No, let's be patient. Let's be patient. No rerolls yet. We want to reroll into if we get a loss here, we get a free roll. It'll allow us to kind of use the blacklisting to kind of improve our chances of getting the units we need. We have 3 assassins. We have 2 insects. We actually have a pretty good alliance basis here. Oh, that Shadow Fiend really slowed down our insects there, which was definitely a good play by them. There's the Queen of Pain. So it looks like we're going to go down here. That Shadow Fiend hit just at the right time. Yeah, Queen's not going to be able to... oh, this is going to be closer. Oh, the skill by Chaos Knight. That's fine. We're going to take very little damage here. So we take 1 damage, we get a free reroll. Would you trade 1 health for a free reroll? Absolutely you would. So that actually worked out well for us. Let's hope for some luck here in the shop. We're going to have some money to burn. This is exactly why we want to economy. Now we could reroll. Okay, so Earth Spirit, that's not what we're interested in. Let's do a free reroll here. Ogre Magi. I'm actually going to hold on to the Magi for a second. Oh, so we could have finished the Spirits here. Let's actually level up. I want to put the Magi on. I'm actually going to put him... I'm actually going to give him the Vanguard because we want to allow him to continue casting. This was the right choice here because the Ogre Magi works super well with Assassins because it simply just... it boosts their DPS so much. So another scrappy meta build here. Let's go. So he's gonna buff up that Broodmother, who's gonna go down near immediately, which is a little unfortunate. So yeah, these Scrappies are a little tough at the start here. Yeah, so we're going down. That's okay. Not a big deal. He had multiple 2-star units. It's kind of what I expected. Okay, so the idea here is we want to keep leveling up. If we can, we want to pull to... we want to get to like level 7. Before we start re-rolling. We can re-roll a level 7. It still maintains a pretty good average for us for the tier 1 units. Now we do have several, we have Nyx Assassin, but we have, tier 2 units as well. So we're not too worried about reducing the odds of our tier 1 units here. Look at that. We get our Nyx right there, which is perfect. We are going to take the Magi as well. Sand King. We could put Sand King on for the Broodmother, but in this case, I'd rather have Broodmother because of the synergy she provides with our Warlocks later. And the Warlock heal is actually super important in this composition because your Assassins go down really quickly, and that initial heal, especially since your Broodmother and your Alchemist or Disruptor will be right in the front. They're going to be casting relatively early, which is going to help sustain those assassins early in the game. So the fact that we're not rolling for additional units here kind of makes our synergy a little weaker right now. Our units are not having the impact on the board that they can, but these losses don't matter right now. They just simply don't matter, and because no one else is targeting assassins, we don't have to worry about being aggressively re-rolling in order to ensure that the carousel is stocked with our guys. Everyone's going meta Scrappies right now, so we're countering that meta. And when we start re-rolling heavily, we're really going to push into the top tier there. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to go damage support and Nesix. So damage support dealer Hobgin is a good idea as well. I like a Nesix better simply because with a Nesix we're able to get the damage boost more immediately. She casts it much quicker. There we go. She casts it much quicker than Hobgin, because Hobgin it's an ultimate, right? Okay, so I decided to re-roll there. That's good. Let's keep it like that. Now, just thinking here, so he's got a druid synergy there. So our Queen of Pain didn't jump there, which is kind of interesting. You kind of would have expected her to. Now we got our damage boost here. So there's the Hobgin boost. So as you can see, we got our boost a few seconds earlier than Hobgin, and I think that's key. Come on, get him down before he casts again. Oh, he casted, but we're still going to get the dub here, which is good. And again, we're still at our interest threshold here, so we're getting wins. We're not losing. We're not streaking like perhaps I would have suggested earlier. So what I'm going to do here, so the cloak is interesting. The cloak isn't quite what I'm after. I almost wonder if Desolator is better, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the cloak. The cloak's probably going to be beneficial, so who's running? So we'll put on Ember Spirit for now. We're going to level up, I think. No, we're not. We're going to re-roll here. So I'm going to take that Broodmother in a second once the interest is locked in. So we actually haven't had much opportunity to get get our Bounty Hunter going either. We just have that Bounty Hunter sitting there. I don't usually like having a wide board because, again, having a wide board, basically, it reduces the amount of interest you're generating and how much you're re-rolling, right? Because this is money invested, right? We have 3, 5, 6, 8, 9 gold sitting on the board here. So that is a significant amount of re-rolling that we could be doing. It looks like we're going to take this anyway, though. So again, the Nesix makes such a big difference in this, and look at that. Because we're running assassins, we're a little more capable of jumping on the enthrall targets. Enthrall works amazing with hunters. Hunters just aren't in a great place right now. I've been trying to work on a build with hunters, and look at that Ember Spirit. So I've been trying to work on a build with. So we're gonna take the loss in money there. So we're gonna do this. What do we do? I'd almost rather have 2 Queen of Pains on, honestly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. 2 queens. Let's see how we do here. This should be relatively close. So they have Snapfire, who is... Oh, so they're in... Come on, Hobgin go down. Hobgin go down before the cast. Hobgin's down before the cast, so we're going to win. So he's not going to be able... They're not going to get the benefit of his support damage dealing there. And we have the... yeah, so we won this, so I'm going to sell off Bounty Hunter. I want that extra gold from the win. There we go. A very good win. So right now we're in 3rd place. We're maintaining... So everyone's more or less using their economy right now. No one's aggressively rolling, which is interesting. But the players with lower health, they're going to be forced into a situation where they have to roll very shortly. With us, I mean, because no one's doing what we're doing right now. We're just steamrolling everyone we're fighting, despite the fact that, we have not been aggressively rolling. And once we do, so again, my goal is to get to level 7 there. And then what we'll do is we'll aggressively roll. We'll see if we can get our, we could even get Ember Spirit to 3 stars at this point. Queen at least to 2. Let's see, hopefully we can get an Alchemist there. There's Queen. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually gonna do a quick roll here. Let's hope for... So there's another queen. We're gonna wait till the start of the match to lock that in there. Just thinking. Now I've been tempted to run Sand King, so we haven't pulled our additional Warlock yet. So again, this is a corner comp, so the spiders are going to really do damage to that corner comp. The Broodmother is going to really slow down the casting of that Shadow Fiend. He's still got the cast off, but it's not going to be enough because we're definitely going to destroy him there. So again, we're streaking now, so we're at 5 streak. Exactly what we need. And again, we're at level 6. We're going to be going to level 7 very soon. We could even do it this next if we want to be a little aggressive. Because we're win streaking, perhaps we actually push to level 7 here just to ensure that we can get another unit on the board. We don't really have a great... Oh, okay, so we can put Coccia on.
Smart move.
Yeah, so let's get up there. We'll put Coccia on up front. Because we're at 20 anyways, you know what, we're going to hold. I'm not going to reroll here. And we'll reroll on the next set of interest. We rerolled here because we are on a win streak here. We're the only one, well, we have someone else on a minor win streak as well. So we're going to have an additional unit up here. So this guy is going Assassin. He's got a 3-star Nyx here and a 2-star Ember Spirit. Let's see here. Let's see how we do. Oh, our Nexus went down very fast. It looks like we're going to lose our streak. Come on. Keep it up. And we're down. Look at that. Just a couple guys at 1 health. So we got ourselves a loss there. It destroyed our streak. That's okay, even though we had a unit up. But now we're going to be able to start re-rolling here. Alright, so I'm going to take Target Buddy here. Target Buddy, so Chrysalis is a great unit as well, but Target Buddy's fantastic because if you put him up front, he's basically just going to attract some attention away from your assassins, which is exactly what we want. We don't want the assassins taking on too much damage, so another Broodmother. 2 Broodmothers is not necessarily particularly useful. I'm almost tempted to take the Tinker, honestly. Viper. Alright, so we're going to be taking Viper here. So with all the Scrappies, I don't think we're going to be doing much with Bounty Hunter. I think he'll be the odd man out on the Assassins. I'll hold him just in case because it's not going to impact our interest in this circumstance, but... Bounty Hunter is the first one being sold if required. Okay, so we got the insects here, we got our dragon and our demons on the right, and our sellables in the middle. Alright, so we are still in great shape here. So Queen.
I don't care what we're fighting for. Just that
Yeah, we're gonna roll here. There's an Alchemist. So we're gonna put in Alchemist, so and Dragon Knight. So Alchemist in, Coccia out. We're gonna have to take Dragon Knight as well. I would put in Dragon Knight. We have to put him in with Viper, so we're going to have to wait a second. So right now we keep Ogre Magi. It's actually, you know what, we do have some Assassins, so just thinking here. We want to have these 2 out, so we're going to have to push to level 8, get the 2 Dragons out there, so we're going to get rid of Bounty Hunter. We're not using Bounty Hunter at this point. We're going to have to hunt for Faceless Void. So this corner comp's causing us some problems here. That sniper was able to do a lot of damage. Come on. Stay up in Essex. That's not an Essex, that's a Queen of Pain. Never mind. For some reason I thought that was an Essex. I was like, hey, why is an Essex auto-attacking? Jeez, I got all confused because she was exactly in the spot where I'm so used to seeing an Essex there. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, so Queen. Let me see, so we're getting towards a 3-star Queen. We need to take him here. We're too far. We're too far to push. We're still second place here. We're doing great. We have 76 gold. 76 health, sorry, 31 gold. There's no way. And the person above us is pushed into their range, which is not a bad idea. They're obviously trying to maintain their win streak. For us, though, I think that it's more beneficial for us to hold right now. So this guy beat us last time. So this guy has a very strong composition with his 3-star units. So he's been aggressively pursuing the these units. So he's maintained a lower level in order to increase the opportunity for him to pull these 3-star units, and it's working to be very effective here because he's taking us out. So he's taking some health off us there. So another viable strategy there. But what we're doing here is we're pushing a little deeper. I think that our end game was a little stronger than his. So like, you know, in the next time we meet, I'm sure that we'll be able to beat him. Hopefully, that's some risky foreshadowing there, Alex. But ideally, what he's doing here, he's going assassins, and he's got his 3-star assassins here, which are going to carry him without question. So what's he have? So he has the okay. Hold on, we got some luck here. So we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take our free reroll, and it's not going to be too helpful. So again, because of all the units we have on the board, I do not want to sell off. I do not want to, you know what, the 2, okay, this is what we'll do. We'll do it now. Okay, so what I did there is I want the Dragon Knight on. We sold off our Ogre Magi there, who we're not doing any brute synergy right now, and because our board's getting wider and wider, he's not impacting the board as much as we would perhaps like. So let's see what our dragons can do here. Viper's still a high tier unit. Also, we had some money wrapped up in Ogre Magi there. So let's see. Come on, let's get the dub. There we go. We got it. Okay. So preserving health is somewhat of a factor now because each individual loss is going to have more of an impact on us. So we are looking for one more assassin here. So we're going to be looking for Slark, and then we're going to be adding Faceless Void at the end there. That's part of the reason why we want to get to level 8, because we want to have the chance to pull our so I'm actually going to, so I'm not going to pull the Alchemist here. I might learn to regret that if in the event that we keep seeing Alchemist, but realistically, Alchemist is not someone that we're going to be getting to 3 stars. 2 stars is great. Alchemist is great, but if I can get a Disruptor, I would like a Disruptor in there, so just bear that in mind. So Alchemist right now, 2 stars is enough. I'd rather keep that money in our economy as opposed to putting it on our bench. We need to be leveling up our units on the bench. We're keeping the 2-star Broodmother simply because Broodmother is essential to the strategy. Broodmother does not come out because of the insect synergy and because we really want... Oh, so our Essex is going down. Oh, this is Odin again! We're against the same guy! So he's been punishing us. I said next time we face, maybe we'll have better luck. Well, it looks like we're actually thinning him out a little bit here. That Queen of Pain at 1 health, that is so rough. You gotta be kidding me. If that Queen of Pain went down, we would have won that. So, again, we're closing the gap here, right? He had dominated us early, but now he's starting to lose steam because we're starting to get a better overall composition. So what I'm actually going to do here, and Essex went down a little faster than I wanted. So what we're going to do... Maelstrom's interesting. I do like Silver's Edge. Silver's Edge works very well because of Break. Let me think here. Who do we want Silver's Edge on? I'm actually going to put Silver's Edge on Dragon Knight. We'll put Dragon Knight here. Let's get our free reroll in. So we got a DK. We got to take the DK. We don't need to level up right at this moment. So we have money in our bench right now, and I told you guys to avoid that, but there's a few things you need to know. So we're pushing towards a 3-star Queen of Pain. We're pushing towards a 3-star Ember Spirit. We're keeping Broodmother because Broodmother is vital to the strategy. She will not be replaced. And we're keeping the DK on the bench simply because getting a 2-star DK is a huge improvement in DPS. So we want to take that if we can. Let's see how we do here. I would expect to lose this. He has numbers up on us, and he's blown through his economy. I would expect to lose, but it does not look like we're going to here. Let's see what we get with Enthrall. Let's get that Pudge! And we got the Pudge. Sometimes we are pleasantly surprised, as in this case here. Excellent. Okay, so things are going very well for us. Still maintaining our gold here. We're maintaining our economy. Other players are starting to dip into their economy as they get reduced in health, as they should be. There's no point being at 1 health and dying, in a fight with 40 gold. So, they're definitely doing the right thing here. Okay, so now we're even closer to our 3-star Ember Spirit. We're going to take the extra level. We're actually going to put Queen on in this case. And now we're going to reroll. Now this is where we aggressively reroll. Oh, Lone Druid, if this was knockout, oh, how happy would I have been to see you. So we're going to have no luck here. Come on, let's pull an Ember Spirits. There's a DK. I'm going to drop into our lower tier here of interest to take that 2-star DK. There's no question of that. Now that we're at level 8, Faceless Void and Disruptor are on our list. Faceless Void will come in at level 9 if we can. But I'm just thinking here, if we get Faceless Void, we'll be in an interesting position. If we get Faceless Void, I take out Alchemist. If we get Disruptor, I also take out Alchemist. But we want to be at level 9. We want to get Viper up to level 2-star as well. Bear in mind, right now, we also have 2 Queen of Pains on the board. So we, you see them say, hey, Alex, you're at level 8, but, you know, how are you going to get 2 legendary units on? Well, we're going to be taking the Queen of Pain off. Okay, so we're getting gifted a Dragon Knight and a Medusa. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off this. We're going to take Medusa. We're going to put Medusa up here. I'm going to hold off right now. So what we're doing here, Medusa is going to be right here because we want to have her in the closest cast range as possible. The targeting dummy should provide her with some protection. Let's actually do this. So I'm also going to take the Dragon Knight, of course. How can I pass up Dragon Knight? Now again, if I can get 3-star Dragon Knight, that would be insane. I really doubt it, but being gifted that Dragon Knight that early, great cast by Alchemist. Let's see here. So we could have we probably should have put the Silver's Edge on Medusa because of her split shot. But we're really not intending to keep Medusa for much longer here. We're just playing Medusa right now because that Medusa is much more effective than an additional Queen of Pain without question. Now the question here is that we want to really pull Ember Spirit. I might actually dip to 20 to see if I can pull that Ember Spirit. Let's see what we get here. There's Queen of Pain. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm actually going to sell off our Nyx, take the Queen. We have our Faceless Void as well. We want to get Faceless on there.
Of course you need my aid.
Yeah, I'm going to go to 20. Come on. Well, I'll take the Faceless. I'll take the Faceless. I was hoping to get our 3 stars here. We have 2 units on the cusp of 3 stars, which is very much occupying our bench here. Come on. Come on, Alchemist. Get that cast. Great cast by Alchemist. Good Void Prism there as well. So again, like, this is the guy's playing meta Scrappies. He has a unit up on us right now. And we got him. We should get him anyway. This is getting closer. No, this is way closer than I wanted. Come on. No, we're going down. Oh, that was a close fight. He had a unit up, and he dipped all the way through his economy there. So that was a fight that I was hoping to win there, but I'm not too upset about the loss. All right, guys, let's go. Come on. Let's look at these Queen of Pains and Ember Spirits. Alchemist. We're avoiding Alchemist at this point. Another DK, and I already sold off my DK. That makes me so sad. Nyx, we're avoiding right now. There's the Queen. We'll take the Viper as well. We're going to burn our economy here. Let's do it. Alright, so it was worth it. It was worth it simply because what we're doing is we are trying to maximize our ability to do as much DPS as we can now. Now we're in a fight where we can be very much knocking out a few players here. We're still at level 8. I'd like to get to level 9 as well. But with the level 3 Ember Spirit kind of on the way here, RNG was kind of cruel. Get a second cast there, Alchemist. No, he didn't get the second cast. We got that tiny, though. Come on, come on. Good cast by Queen. Tiny's attacking the wrong unit. No! Look at these. Look at the health we took for no reason. Look at Queen, though. That 3-star Queen. And that's where the K is actually doing work there. Because, you know, obviously her auto is going to do a lot of damage as well. So in this case, I like Vlad's Offering. Vlad's Offering is so good. I'm actually going to give it to Vlad's Offering. We're going to tighten this positioning up a bit. We're going to put Vlad's Offering. We're going to put it on Viper. Let's see how that goes. So I don't want to So we need to economy up a little bit here. Okay, so I took a bit of a chance to try and reroll for Ember, so I want to start building our economy back up. So I'm going to stick with level 10 there. So this guy just got his Queen of Pain too. So he's actually looking pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. I like the Sith there. The Sith Vise on the front. Okay, so we're against Odin here. He's a unit up. He has multiple 3-star units. Let's see how we do here. Okay. It's close. It's close. It looks like we got him, though. It's the insects. The insects made such a big difference, so we did get him. We're going to do quite a substantial amount of damage to him there, so about half his health, so look at that. So he's only at 6 units because, again, he invested so heavily in re-rolling. I don't suggest you do that, honestly. I know in a lot of my guides and a lot of my builds, I talk about, maintaining your economy, getting to level 7 or level 8, and then only kind of re-rolling when you find it completely necessary. And actually, ironically, in this match, we're 1 away here. Hopefully we win this next match here. I was hoping for a faceless. That would have been fantastic, but we're still 1 short here. We still have not pulled our Slark, which is interesting. Our Slark would be our 9th unit. I would not put Slark... would I put Slark on for Alchemist? Would I break up the Warlocks to get to the full tier Assassins? I think I might. Alright, so meta Scrappies. Okay, so we actually got a Drow there, which is interesting as well. Okay, so Gyrocopter doing work. Our Faceless is down already. This corner comp is very difficult to break, but let's see here. Oh, and Essex went down a little early there, but our Queen of Pain is going to carry. Excellent. How's our other friends doing? What we want here is we want Odin to go down too, because then he's going to relinquish. He won! Because Odin's holding on to a lot of the units we want in the carousel, right? This is one of the disadvantages of now we're in the top 4, and one of the teams is kind of doing something similar to us. So we are so close to a 3-star Brood Mother. Now we've been passing on our Nyx Assassin quite a bit. We're gonna still pass on Nyx Assassin right now because we'll take. So if Odin goes down, Nyx Assassin, we're gonna have a whole bunch of. You know what? I'm just gonna throw Nyx in there right now. It doesn't affect our economy either way. So let's see how we do. Who are we against here? I can't say that name. But we're also kind of testing, are we capable of beating everyone's composition here? Okay, so that was a good, so he's got a Disruptor, but his Essex is already down. Our Essex is still up. We're going to be able to enthrall. We are dominating these guys. So he also, so Darkness is eliminated. So he was doing Scrappies. This guy is doing something a little different. So it looks like we're in good position here. So Odin just got to level 7. So that's going to be able to, he's able to get his Slark on there. But a 1-star Slark is not something we need to worry about. So what I'm going to do here is I'd like to get to level 9, but I need this level 3 Ember Spirit. He's got an Ember Spirit. He does have Ember Spirit. You know what? If that's the case, then, you know what? Yes, we're re-rolling here. Faceless, we take it. Come on, Ember Spirit, you gotta be kidding me. No luck with Ember Spirit. Now, I am tempted to put Vlad's on the Faceless, because as you can see, Faceless gets right in there. It's part of the reason why I have it on Viper, because Viper's kind of benefiting our Assassins at this point with the armor boost. We want the Assassins to stay up. Come on, we're so close to 3-star. We need to be able to beat this guy. What did he... So, RNG has not been good to us here. So we did get that Lycan, which is exactly what we wanted. So Enthrall might carry us here. Enthrall is going to carry us. There we go. That's what I like to see. So we're in really good spot here. Do we beat Odin here? Did he beat us? I didn't see. I think he beat us. Okay, so Odin beat us there, which is somewhat problematic. So, I think we re-roll here. No, we're not using Medusa. I'm actually going to put this on Faceless. Come on, Ember Spirit. Okay, I'll take the Broodmother. We'll switch these two. We'll give her the shield there. What are their positionings like? They're both back comps, so I can't even... So Odin, because he has so many assassins, I should have put Targeting Buddy behind on an Essex. No, that's my bad. Mistakes were made! Targeting buddy still might have a bit of an effect, but mistakes were made. We're still going to beat this guy because our composition is simply better. Like, yeah, he's got higher, you know, he's got some good units, but again, there comes a point where the units you're selecting and the way they work together, they count for something. We still have not completed our assassins there, so Odin's out. So now, this is where I'm actually going right to 0 now. Odin's out. I want this next carousel because we're going to have Nyx in there. We're going to have Ember Spirit in there. What do we take here? We're going to take, ooh, Tombstone's interesting. He has a back composition, though. Tombstone's not going to be what we want. We're going to take the Sith. We are going to put it on... Put it on Viper. I didn't like... All those items sucked, honestly. I'll take it. We're not going to get 3-star Dragon Knight. There's Ember Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. How many kills does he have? 39. That guy's got health. Health for days. Now I'm just torching my economy because we're getting nothing. Come on. There's Viper. I'll take Viper. It's fine. Okay, now Nyx is back in there, so I know we can 3-star Nyx. Let's hope for that. Alright, so targeting Buddy in this comp is gonna do okay. I'm actually gonna move him over a little bit. Let's see how we do here. We should have this guy. Anasik's still up. Yeah, we're just absolutely dominating this guy. Guys, this is what a thought-out strategy can do. Alright guys, and that's why I've been telling you guys that this assassin build is absolutely fantastic. It does work. Not a lot of people are doing it, and it really counters the Scrappies. And the other thing is, in this game, we had someone that was going a build very similar to this, but you can see how, you know, having a very well-thought-out composition with the insects and the warlocks made a huge difference. He had multiple 3-star units, but it didn't matter. We beat him later in the game because we were able to economy significantly better. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this helped you. Best wishes and best of luck in Dota Underlords.